Happy evening, everyone. I'm Shubha Vahini Sitaraman, certified diabetes educator and your diabetes lifestyle coach. Welcome to my day 28 of Diabetes 100 Marathon. And recently, we spoke about the sugar alternative for diabetes, right? So, dates, we can have it in moderation. That is what I was talking about. After that, there are a lot of people asking me about blackstrap molasses. My dear friends, I did not know you have so much. There were so much responses, and a lot of people were asking me about this blackstrap molasses, and that is why I wanted to bring this and talk about that today. If you want to, before getting into blackstrap molasses, whether it is right, whether it is good or not for diabetes, I would say for people who don't know about it, uh, what is blackstrap molasses? uh, See, when the sugar cane, right, the sugar cane, when the sugar cane is actually refining process is happening, the refined sugar cane goes for the white sugar. And even in the brown sugar or jaggery, people call it as like, people sometimes say, yeah, white sugar is bad, but you can have jaggery, right? Just because there is some fiber in it, in brown sugar, in jaggery. But that is also not sufficient. After taking out the refined white sugar and after taking out this little fiber content present in the jaggery, that is also taken out. The waste goes as molasses. The waste which is left out in the sugar cane is actually getting into the molasses. That means the molasses, the blackstrap molasses contains lot of nutrients. It has iron, it has calcium, it has magnesium, it has potassium. It has lot of nutrients in it, and it has fiber. A good source of fiber as well is there in it, in this blackstrap molasses. But when it comes to diabetes, whether it is good for diabetes or not good for diabetes, the GI, the glycemic index of blackstrap molasses is comparatively low than the normal sugar that we consume, the white sugar or jaggery. Comparing to both of them, blackstrap molasses GI value is less, right? I've told you lot of positive things. It has lot of nutrients, it has fiber in it, it has it has the GI value is also low. Is it good for diabetes? Good, right. Even though it has all the nutrients, my dear friends, you know what, it's again concentrated sugar, right? Concentrated sugar. Definitely, blackstrap molasses can be considered as a sugar healthy alternative for sugar. Healthy alternative for sugar. But again, it has to be in moderation. For people with diabetes, you can consume blackstrap molasses, but it depends from person to person without consulting individually, having a consultation with a dietitian, nutritionist, or a diabetes educator. You should never consume it on your own because it is also concentrated source of sugar. After consulting us, depending on your blood reports, then we will decide whether what is the quantity that you can take, right? Whenever we say yeah it is good, people tend to take it and you just consume it so much, and that is also not going to help. It will also spike up the sugars, right? And that is why moderation is the key, my dear friends. Blackstrap molasses is actually a very good healthy alternative for sugar, for sweets. Definitely, it's a good one. It is so healthy. If you are not diabetic, if you are in pre-diabetic, or if you are in a family history where your parents have the diabetic, you have a diabetic gene, then start consuming blackstrap molasses instead of consuming white sugar. Just cut down all the sugars and start having blackstrap molasses. Consume it from a very authentic source, right? You should again not get some packaged blackstrap molasses, which is again made with jaggery, right? I can't say which is a good brand to consume. I'm not sure about it. I'm not using much of it. I just use it in moderation. Very less time I've got it. But what I'm saying is, if you're getting a brand, make sure it is really a very good and authentic source of blackstrap molasses, and definitely take it in moderation. As I said, if you are pre-diabetic, if you are having a diabetic gene, then you can start consuming that from now, instead of white sugar, and instead of sugar, you can consume it. It will be good. But when it comes to diabetic, you will need to consult your dietitian, your nutritionist, then you have to consume it, right? But it is a healthier alternative. Definitely, it's a healthier alternative. I just wanted to take this time today, and I want to answer this question because a lot of you are asking me this question, and individually, I'm replying it to many people. But I thought if I'm talking it in live, it will be helpful for much more people. So yes, this is what it is. If you have any other questions, just ask me. You can DM me. Lot of you are not asking questions in the chat. Maybe you're conscious about it. If you have some kind of consciousness or inhibition to type in common, you can also DM me. You can ask me the questions. May it be in Facebook, may it be in LinkedIn. You can just DM me and ask me whatever your questions are. I will definitely answer your question. 100% I will answer your question. If that is a common question which can be answered for everyone, then I can take that question in the live, and I can take it as like you've asked me about the blackstrap molasses, right? Yeah, sure. Thank you so much, everyone. Have a great day. And I want to give you one more announcement. There is an interesting webinar that is coming up on February 10th. Yes, 10th of February. And along with that, immediately after that webinar, there is a 7-day challenge that we are going to do it. We're talking about this the reducing the excess fat in the belly, right? The belly area. So the 7-day challenge is all about that. We will be focusing on our gut. We will be focusing on our reducing our tummy fat, right? That is what we are going to talk about. And it's a challenge. We are not just going to talk, we are just going to implement it. If you want to attend, I'm just going to give a link to register for it in the description or in the comments, the first comment. Please go to it and register it. Very limited seats, my dear friends. Limited seats only we are going to give, because we want to concentrate on each and every one of them who is going to participate in the challenge. So if you wish to experience how a gut health can change your entire overall well-being, then just be part of that. Yeah. Thank you so much. Looking forward to see all of you in the challenge. Thank you so much.